press conference with these misogynist idiots who were trying to vibe that woman, and she kind of went, not today, Chief. And I'm so sorry that there's men still in the media industry treating it like a boys' club, and I can't wait for more women to be in charge of countries, because I think things like, and I'm not trying to get on anyone's good side, but think about it, as far as male-female power, how it spreads out, it's been about like 90-something men in charge of things since human history started. What if we just flipped it and men were the uber minority and women were 90-point-something in charge of everything? There would probably be some rough adjusting to be done, but it's a social experiment I would love to live long enough to see. And like without even like a halfway thing, just do it! And the next day, a bunch of men are getting their asses squeezed and told, come here, honey, see me in my office afterwards. And I would love to see the shoe on the other foot to see how men deal with constant harassment. Here's the thing, not on any topic, but I really want to tell you, I'll try to make it as quick as possible. If you notice I talk at a high rate of speed, it's not because I'm trying to get the show over with and do something else, because all I'm going to do is go back to a hotel room and pace the room waiting for the next day to start. I try to talk really fast to shove an extra 20 seconds into every single minute, so you basically get 20 extra seconds per, so by the end of the 9-hour show, it'll feel like 9 hours after I'm done with you. Full bladder, dead ass, you'll stagger out of here going, never again. But like, you'll get home, hopefully, and the water will absorb into the shredded cardboard of what I've said to you. You'll go, damn, that was showing up some value for money. So, there's a thing in the United States that's been really angering me for quite a while. It's not like, trust me, the fun part of the show is coming in several minutes from now. But I'm very angry that a decision, a Supreme Court decision that maybe you've heard about if you've eavesdropped in on the sad reality show that is the modern United States. It's a thing called Roe versus Wade, a Supreme Court decision that gave women reproductive health sovereignty, the right to have an abortion without fear or favor or judgment or danger, lest they do it unprofessionally and face toxic septic death or some kind of unenviable outcome. There are a lot of angry, ancient white men in the United States of America who hate women's guts, and they were able to get the Supreme Court to overturn Roe versus Wade, and now women all over the United States of America, in some states that are fairly regressive, will be forced to carry to term a pregnancy derived from rape or incest. And I don't know why there's an or. Both of them are rape, and both of them are probably undesirable. But the woman will have to take the kid to term because it's illegal to abort this because the women have been losing reproductive health rights. So basically, racism in America is a big deal. It is eclipsed by misogyny. Racist men hate women more than they hate non-white people. Anyway, there's a thing in the Constitution, the Second Amendment. It's a big deal, and a lot of people argue over it. It's not like you need an American history lesson from me, but this will get funny in about a minute and a half. The Second Amendment of the Constitution, of which there are 27 amendments, but the second one is what all the Fox News freaks glom onto. It's one for you having the right to bear weapons. And it's a very simple amendment. It's a single sentence, 2 commas, 2 clauses. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The gun nuts, the homosexuals, as we call them, they can't really get clear and define what a well-regulated militia is. They just really get into the last part of the amendment, like I can have any weapon I want. So, this is an idea that I came up with, and I flexed it in front of a couple of American audiences last year. Oh, the hate mail I got, which means I'm doing something right. And so the idea was this: if women in the states wherein they reside will be forced to carry a pregnancy to term via their father in the single wide trailer as he's working on his mullet, he's raping his daughter, he's eating squirrel, not reading, and raping the daughter. Anyway, if this person has to carry the child to term via rape or incest or medically endangered, maybe women need some wiggle room as to adhere to the new stringent laws of the state wherein they reside. That is to say, a protective measure that allows them to neutralize the threat of rape or rape through incest.